Hi, my name is Ashton Richards, and today I want to go over a little bit more about the Committees module. So to find the Committees module on the admin menu, you're going to go to Features and Committees. Once you're in the Committees section on the test site, you're going to see that we do have some already existing committees in here. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see options to add a new committee. You can manage categories for these committees. You can edit member participation by questionnaire data or searchable. You can see a CSV extract option as well. So since creating a new committee and editing an existing one are going to present you with similar options, we will just go through an already existing committee so that you can see how some of it has already been set up. So we're going to go ahead and click on this edit function here. So here you'll see that you can put in a committee name. You can set up a category, just like we were showing before. You can create a different category. Then here is where you would select that category from a drop down. If you want to hide the committee roster and quick reports, you can do that. If you want to show the position at the end year on the roster results, you can do that here as well. If for some reason you have members in your database that are on multiple committees, but you want to keep their positions on the different committees separate from each other, you can always choose to hide the position of people who are on a given committee from other committee rosters. You also have the option as to if you want to display committees in the member area. The available for sign up, this is just when it is, or who it is rather, that people are able to sign up for a committee. So you can set it up for members and non-members. Only members can sign themselves up. Members can sign up, but only the chairs can edit the participants after they've been signed up. Only project chairs can edit participants. Only admin users can edit participants, or you can set it up as a list only so it will not be shown to members at all. Similarly to the database as a whole, you can pend member signups. So just like with membership pending, someone would have to go in and approve the application to join the committee. Add new participants to linked message boards. With this option, if there's an existing message board that you've linked to a specific committee, any new person that joins this committee after the fact will automatically be opted into that message board. The show participant list here, you can show it on members pages when they've signed in. You can show it on the public info page, or you can show it on both. Or if you prefer, then there's always the option to not show it at all. The next section here is just what you want to show on the participants list. You can show committee position, you can show employer, member record position, email, city, state, and country. And the other option here is you can hide comments on the participation list. So all of these, this is just up to you as to how you want to set it up. You can just check the box or leave the box unchecked depending on what you want to have. The remaining section here, this is all about who can do what and who can view what. Some of these options will have 4 options like participant info. As to who it is that can see this, you can have admin level, users only, admins and project chairs, admins, chairs, and signed up members, or all members. But then there are other options like billing address info, where you have fewer options, where only admin level users or admins and project chairs can see the billing address info for the different members. Some of these options here are only available depending on some other selections you've made. So file view method, currently this isn't something that can be changed because we have it set for admins, chairs, and signed up members. But if we were to come in here and make it so that it's members and non-members, now you're able to actually make changes as to where this is even viewable. So I'll go ahead and change this back, and then you'll see that this gets removed. Updating committee info. Again, this is an admin and committee chair option, so this is another 2 option. Managing the content, viewing content. These are all options like the ones above. If you want to set up individual admin permission, you can do that here. You would just, in this search box here, start typing in the name of a member record. Then once you select it, it adds it in here, and this individual would now have admin permissions for this committee. If you want to remove those permissions from someone you just added, you can always click this red X here to remove permissions. The status icon here at the bottom, active versus inactive, you can just set that up so that people know if the committee is active or not. Onto the second page here, and again it'll display what you set up as the committee name here at the top. The description you can put in, this is what was shown on the main page. Who the contact individual is, their contact email, and their phone. There's also the checkbox here for notifying the contact when people sign up for the committee. Details, you can see this more on the inside of the committee section. So when you're looking at the committee page itself, this is where you would find this information. Dates and times, this is usually going to be when it is your meeting. If you want to include links, you can do that here. So we have options for 2 links. So the URL, the title of the link, and then if you want to allow for that link to be displayed on a public facing page, you just check the box here. Next, we have the alt title for chair and vice chair. These options here are for this specific committee, and these would override the global configuration settings, because within the global configuration there is also the option for renaming chair and vice chair. So if you change it there but you don't change it here, then whatever the global setting is going to be what takes effect. If you have a global setting but you make it different in here, this is what would be taking effect. You also are able to change the title for position as well as whatever the default position is. The position list here is like a multi-select box. You would just in here start listing out different positions on each line, and it would create a drop-down selection box for people to select. Within the global configuration, there was the option for multi-select fields being enabled. This is where that would come into play. So these are the 2 multi-select fields, and in here you can see in this first one we have I am interested in helping the day of the convention, as well as what the options for that multi-select question would be. And you can set up 2 of them. So that is what it looks like from the admin side. If we look at it from the member side, on the admin menu here, just click on Members View. And then on the member menu here at the top, you will go Engagement and Committees. You'll notice here that it looks different because this is, again, what the members are going to see versus what the admins would be seeing. So when you look in the committee we were just viewing before, this is the member side of it. So you see the description, the details, the date and time, the contact individual, and this is the committee member information. You can enter the committee area by clicking this link here. And here you will see the different options. These functions are going to differ depending on if someone is an admin, a chair, or a member. In this case, this person is a co-chair as well as an admin. So they are going to be seeing options here that a regular member may not actually see. On the right side here, you will see more of that information that you were setting up during the admin side of the committees. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. We look forward to working with you. Thanks. Have a great day.